All right, so today we're gonna peek inside the world of NFL star Jason Kelce,
Oh, yeah.
but not for the reasons you might think.
Okay.
We're ditching the game film and trading it in for blueprints
Resting.
because today we're exploring his incredible home,
Oh, wow.
a real hidden gem tucked away in Haverford, Pennsylvania.
I've heard good things.
It's not just a house,
Mm-hmm.
it's a story.
Okay.
A story of a guy,
Yeah.
despite reaching the heights of NFL fame,
Right.
has somehow managed to create a home that's both luxurious and totally down to earth.
It's fascinating how some people can do that.
It is.
Yeah.
And let me tell you,
Yeah.
the sources we have paint a picture of a home that's as interesting as the man himself.
I can't wait.
We're talking rustic charm, bump it up against modern design,
Ah.
sprawling acreage that screams privacy,
Yeah.
and outdoor spaces that would make you think you've stumbled onto a resort.
That's incredible.
Seriously, buckle up,
Okay.
because this deep dive is about to get interesting.
I'm ready.
What I find particularly intriguing is how the Kelce home seems to challenge the stereotypical image of a celebrity mansion.
Right. Like it's not all about, just flaunting wealth
Exactly.
or keeping up with the Joneses.
Right.
It seems like it's more about creating a haven,
Yeah.
a place that reflects their values and lifestyle.
Right. So first things first, let's set the scene.
Okay.
Haverford, Pennsylvania.
Love it.
Picture this leafy suburban streets, historic architecture, and a sense of peaceful charm that's a world away from the roar of the football stadium.
Yeah. Haverford's known for its blend of suburban tranquility and proximity to Philadelphia.
It is.
It's the kind of place that appeals to those who want the best of both worlds.
Right.
A quiet escape from the city while still being close to the action.
Exactly. And it seems like Kelce found the perfect spot back in 2018.
Oh, wow.
He snagged this property for a cool $680,000,
Really?
which, knowing real estate, is probably worth a small fortune today.
Probably.
But here's the kicker. The house sits on over 10 acres of land.
Wow.
10 acres.
That's a lot.
I mean, we're not just talking a big backyard. We're talking a mini estate here.
Yeah, that acreage is significant.
It is.
It suggests a desire for privacy, a buffer from the public eye.
Right.
It's a trend we see often with high-profile individuals, creating a sanctuary where they can retreat from the pressures of fame
Yeah.
and just be themselves.
And let's face it, after a tough game, who wouldn't want to escape to 10 acres of peace and quiet?
That's true.
But it's not just about the size.
Yeah.
It's about how they've used the space.
Right.
The sources we have highlight this amazing blend of rustic and modern design throughout the house.
That's cool.
Like on the one hand, you've got this incredible stone fireplace room
Oh, nice.
that just screams cozy nights and crackling fire the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, I love that.
It's classic, almost like stepping back in time.
That use of natural materials like stone
Mm-hmm.
often evokes a sense of warmth and history, grounding the space in a sense of permanence.
Exactly.
I like that.
And then, bam, you walk into the main living room, and it's like you've stepped into a magazine spread.
Oh, wow.
Vaulted ceilings, tons of natural light, those beautiful honey-toned wood floors.
It sounds gorgeous.
It's all very airy and open, but still with a welcoming feel.
Yeah.
They even have this big, brown, comfy-looking couch, which just screams relaxation.
Yeah, that juxtaposition of styles
Yeah.
is what makes this home so interesting.
Right.
It's not just about one aesthetic. It's about creating a space that feels both sophisticated and approachable,
Totally.
reflecting the different facets of their lives.
So, hey, picture this.
Okay.
You're hanging out in the living room, soaking up the sunshine, and then the smell of something delicious wafts in from the kitchen.
Oh, that's the life.
And trust me, this kitchen is something else.
Okay.
It's got that same blend of rustic and modern,
Yeah.
with a vaulted wood plank ceiling for warmth, and then these sleek white cabinets that keep it feeling clean and bright.
That's a design choice we see quite often in high-end kitchens.
Yeah.
The wood brings in that natural element, creating a sense of warmth and grounding,
Right.
while the white keeps the space from feeling too heavy or dark.
Totally.
It's a balance that appeals to a lot of people,
Yeah.
especially those who love to entertain.
Speaking of entertaining,
Oh, yeah.
you can't forget the dining area.
Of course.
Now I'm a sucker for a good dining space,
Yeah.
and this one sounds incredible.
Okay.
They have this sunroom-style space attached to the kitchen, also with a vaulted wooden ceiling and exposed beams. Beautiful. Just gorgeous.
I bet.
It's like they brought the outdoors in,
Yeah.
you know?
I love that.
But then to keep it from being too rustic,
Uh-huh.
they have this beautiful classic wooden dining table surrounded by spindle-back chairs.
Oh, it creates a sense of timeless elegance.
It does.
While still maintaining a connection to nature.
Right.
Imagine having dinner there with the sunlight streaming in. It's almost like you're dining in a treehouse, but a super luxurious one.
Okay, I officially have house envy.
I can see why.
But let's keep going, shall we?
Sure.
We've got to talk about the master bedroom.
Okay.
This is where things get really interesting.
All right.
Because it's described as a total sanctuary.
I like it.
Think neutral tones.
Mm-hmm.
More of those gorgeous honey-toned wood floors.
I love this.
And simple but elegant furniture.
So nice.
It's all about creating a calm, relaxing space to unwind after a long day.
It sounds like they've designed this space to be a retreat within a retreat.
Totally.
It's about stripping away the distractions and creating an environment that promotes rest and rejuvenation.
I love that.
A little haven from the world.
And then we have the bathrooms.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I don't know about you, but I judge a house by its bathrooms.
You and me both.
And these ones sound amazing.
Okay.
They're described as having this modern yet timeless design
Interesting.
with sleek marble countertops and traditional wooden cabinetry. And apparently they even have these luxurious gold and white linens.
The choice of materials is interesting here.
It is.
Marble is a classic choice for high-end bathrooms.
Yeah.
It adds a touch of luxury and sophistication.
Right.
And those gold and white linens.
Yeah.
Definitely a subtle way to elevate the experience.
Yeah.
It's all about those small details that create a sense of indulgence.
Totally.
You know? It's amazing how a home can reflect so much about the people who live there. We often think of athletes as larger-than-life figures.
Right.
But their homes can reveal a more personal side, you know, showcasing their values, interests, and how they unwind away from the public eye.
Exactly. And we left off talking about those luxurious bathrooms.
Oh, yes.
Which, honestly, I'm still thinking about.
They sounded pretty nice.
But let's move on to what might be the most impressive part of this whole property.
Okay.
The outdoor space.
I've heard it's amazing.
We're not just talking about a backyard. We're talking about an outdoor oasis.
Ah, yes. The outdoor space. It seems like a natural extension of the home's design philosophy. That blend of rustic charm and modern amenities.
So, okay, picture this.
All right.
You step outside onto a wraparound wooden deck.
Nice.
Perfect for grilling, chilling, you name it.
Sounds great.
And then your eyes are drawn to this sparkling rectangular pool.
A pool.
Not just any pool, mind you,
Okay.
but a pool that seems to stretch on forever.
Wow.
Surrounded by lush greenery.
That's beautiful.
I'm talking palm trees, manicured lawns, the whole 9 yards.
So it's like their own little private resort.
It is.
That connection to nature is a recurring theme we've seen throughout the Kelce home.
Right.
From the stone fireplace to the sunroom-style dining area.
Yeah.
They've incorporated natural elements in a way that creates a sense of peace and tranquility.
And you know what else is cool? They have this amazing landscaping.
Oh, yeah.
Like they haven't just thrown down some grass seed and called it a day.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking perfectly manicured lawns. Hedges trimmed to perfection.
Okay.
And mature trees that provide shade and privacy.
It's clear they've put a lot of thought into the landscaping.
Yeah.
Which, let's be honest,
Yeah.
can make or break a property.
It really can.
It's about creating a sense of arrival, a seamless transition from the outside world into your own private sanctuary.
Right.
It sounds like they've achieved that balance beautifully.
But here's where it gets really fun.
Okay.
They have this shaped evergreen tree in the front yard.
A shaped evergreen.
I mean, it's not something you see every day.
No. It's
Like a little touch of whimsy.
Yeah.
A reminder that even in a luxurious home, there's room for personality and playfulness.
It's an unexpected detail that adds a bit of character to the landscape.
It does.
And it makes you wonder, is this Jason's doing?
Aye.
Kylie's?
Aye,
It's those little personal touches that make a house a home.
Right. It's like a little peek into their personalities.
Exactly.
But let's go back to the design choices for a minute. We've talked about the blend of rustic and modern.
Yeah.
But what are some of the specific elements that really stand out to you?
Well, we talk about the kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
but one thing that struck me was the choice of white cabinetry.
Right.
It's a classic choice, yes.
Yeah.
But it's also incredibly practical,
Uh-huh.
especially for a family with young children.
Right.
White brightens the space, creates a sense of airiness. And let's be honest, it's easier to keep clean than darker colors.
Plus, it really makes those wooden ceilings pop,
It does.
creating that contrast we've been talking about.
Right.
And speaking of pops,
Oh, yeah.
let's not forget those marble bathroom vanities.
Oh, I love marble.
I mean, marble screams luxury, right?
Absolutely. Marble is a timeless material that adds instant sophistication to any space. But it's not just about aesthetics.
Yeah.
Marble is also incredibly durable,
Right.
easy to clean, and stays cool to the touch.
Oh, that's nice.
Which is perfect for a bathroom.
Okay, so they've clearly got style.
They do?
But they're also thinking about practicality, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
It's like they've created a home that's both beautiful and functional.
Right.
Which is the dream, right?
It is.
That brings us back to this idea of balance.
Yeah.
Jason Kelce is a big-time NFL star, but he's also a husband and a dad.
Right.
And it seems like this house is a reflection of that duality. The balance between fame and family, luxury and practicality,
Right.
rustic charm and modern sophistication.
It's like they've created this perfect blend of everything that's important to them.
It's a fascinating look at how someone who lives a very public life can create a private sanctuary that reflects their true selves.
Totally.
And it's a reminder that even those who seem to have it all, fame, fortune, a Super Bowl ring,
Yeah.
ultimately seek the same things we all do.
Yeah.
Comfort, connection, and a place to call home.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground.
We have.
We've explored the house, the design choices, even the landscaping. But there's one more detail that we haven't really touched on yet.
Okay.
The fact that the Kelces have been gradually expanding their property over the years.
Oh, they have.
They started with the main house and 1 acre of land back in 2018.
Right.
But they've been quietly acquiring adjacent properties,
Oh.
bringing their total acreage to over 10
acres.
That's quite a statement.
It really is. It's like they're creating their own little world, a family compound,
Yeah.
where they can have privacy, space to grow, and maybe even invite some friends and family to join them.
That would be nice.
It's a long-term vision that speaks to their commitment to creating a lasting legacy.
It also speaks to their financial savviness.
Right.
Real estate is often a wise investment.
It is.
And by expanding their property, they're not just creating a larger home for themselves.
Right.
They're building a valuable asset for the future.
And you know, it makes me wonder, what are they planning to do with all that space?
Yeah, it's a lot of land.
I mean, 10 acres is a lot of land.
Right.
Are they going to build a guest house?
Maybe.
A tennis court?
Could be.
Maybe even a mini football field for the kids?
The possibilities are endless.
They are.
And it's exciting to think about how they might use that space to further enhance their family life.
Right.
And create a truly unique and personalized haven.
This house is like a puzzle.
Yeah.
And we're just starting to piece it all together. There's so much more to discover, especially when it comes to the financial side of things.
Well, buckle up.
All right.
Because in part 3, we're going to delve into the numbers.
Okay.
Explore the potential for future expansion, and consider the broader implications of celebrity homeownership.
It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be a fascinating wrap-up to our deep dive into Jason Kelce's Haverford Haven.
Okay, so we're back.
Back for more.
For the final round of our deep dive into Jason Kelce's Haverford Haven.
Right.
We've covered the design,
The lifestyle.
the landscaping. Now it's time to tackle the one thing that always makes things interesting.
What's that?
The money.
Oh, yeah, the money.
Let's talk numbers.
Okay.
We know that Jason Kelce initially purchased the property in 2018 for $680,000.
That's a significant investment, but considering his NFL salary at the time, it wasn't out of reach.
Right, and since then, he's been strategically expanding the property.
Right.
Adding those adjacent lots. It's smart thinking, not only for creating this incredible family compound,
Right.
but also as a real estate investment.
Exactly. Real estate is often seen as a safe and potentially lucrative investment, especially in desirable areas like Haverford.
That is a nice area.
And by expanding his holdings, Kelce is essentially diversifying his portfolio and building long-term wealth.
So let's get down to brass tacks.
Okay.
What's this Haverford Haven likely worth today?
Well, based on the current real estate market in the area, the size of the property, and those custom features we've been discussing, it's safe to say that the Kelce home is probably valued well over $1 million. It could even be significantly more, considering the privacy and exclusivity that comes with owning over 10 acres in such a sought-after location.
That's quite an appreciation in value.
Yeah.
It's a testament to his smart investment and the desirability of this area. But it's not just about the financial gains.
Right.
For someone like Jason Kelce, who lives in the public eye.
Right.
Owning a substantial property like this provides a level of security and privacy.
Totally.
That's priceless.
Absolutely. It's about creating a haven where he can escape the pressures of fame and just be himself, surrounded by family and loved ones.
Right.
And that's something you can't put a price tag on.
Speaking of neighbors,
Oh, yeah.
I can't help but wonder what it's like to live next door to an NFL superstar.
It must be pretty cool.
I imagine it's in a mix of excitement.
Oh, yeah.
And, well, maybe a little bit of awe at first. But I also think that the Kelces are probably very down to earth.
Yeah, they seem like it.
And respectful of their neighbors' privacy. After all, they chose this quiet, secluded neighborhood for a reason.
That's true.
Right? It's about finding that balance between fame and normalcy. And it seems like the Kelces have done a fantastic job of creating a home that allows them to have both.
And you know, this trend of celebrities seeking out properties that offer both luxury and privacy is becoming more and more common.
It is.
It's not just about having a fancy house. It's about creating a space where they can live authentically, away from the glare of the spotlight.
It's a reminder that celebrities at the end of the day are just people like us.
They are.
They have the same desires for comfort, family, and a sense of belonging.
Yeah.
And sometimes that means escaping to a quiet haven where they can recharge and just be themselves.
Exactly. And the Kelce home is a perfect example of that.
It is.
It's a place that reflects their values, their love of family, and their desire for a peaceful retreat from the demands of their public lives.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Jason Kelce's Haverford Haven, we're left with a few key takeaways.
Right.
First, it's clear that thoughtful design and intentional living can create a home that's both luxurious and deeply personal.
Absolutely.
Second, investing in real estate can be a savvy move, both financially and in terms of creating a legacy for future generations.
That's true.
And finally, it's a reminder that even those who seem to have it all still crave the same things we all do.
Yeah.
A sense of belonging, a place to call home, and a space where they can truly be themselves.
It's been a fascinating journey exploring the intersection of celebrity lifestyle, luxury home design, and the creation of a truly personal sanctuary.
It has.
And ultimately, it leaves us with a question to ponder.
Okay.
What does your dream home look like, and how does it reflect your own values and aspirations?
That's something for all of us to think about. Until next time, happy deep diving.